Magandang araw sa inyo. Narito ang inyong Kuya Win upang patnubayan, padaliin at bigyan kayo ng kaalaman sa mga aralin sa matematika. At nagsasabing, learning math is easy and fun. Ngayong araw ay tatalakayin natin ang factoring polynomials. First part, factoring polynomials with common monomial factor. Ngunit bago ang lahat, ano nga ba ang factors? This is the number we can multiply together to get another number. For example, 2 times 3 equals 6. The two numbers that we multiply to get 6 is 2 and 3. Therefore, those are factors of 6. What are the factors of 12? The factors of 12, we have 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. Therefore, the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. In algebra, factors can be expressions. For example, x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 1 equals x squared plus 4x plus 3. The factors of x squared plus 4x plus 3 are x plus 3 and x plus 1. Let's study this. What is the common factors between 8 and 12? The common factors are 1, 2, and 4, where 4 is the GCF of 8 and 12. Next, 14 and 21, the common factors are 1 and 7. 7 is the GCF of 14 and 21. Number 3, x raised to 5 and x cubed. In order to get the common factors in the variable, we need to take a look at the smallest numbered exponent. Therefore, the common factor between x raised to 5 and x cubed is x cubed. Number 4, a squared b squared and a cubed b. Again, we have the a squared and a cubed. The smallest numbered is a squared. That's why we need to get a squared. For variable b, we have b squared and b, and the smallest numbered exponent is b, which is raised to 1. That's why we have the a squared b for the common factor. 5. S raised to 4 and s squared u. The common factor is s squared. Here are the steps that we need to follow. Number 1, find the common monomial factor, and then divide each of the terms by the common factor to get the other factors of the polynomial. So number 1, x squared minus 4x. In order to solve this, we need to get the GCF of the coefficients. What is the coefficient of x squared? The coefficient is 1. And the coefficient of negative 4x is 4. Therefore, the GCF is 1. How about the common factors between x squared and x? The common factor between variables is x. And we need to multiply the GCF of the coefficient and the common factor between variables. So 1 times x is x. That is why the common monomial factor is x. Now let's have x squared minus 4x equals x, where x is the common monomial factor. And to proceed with the second step, we need to divide each term by the common monomial factor. So we have here x squared divided by x and negative 4x over x. In order to simplify, just bring down the common monomial factor, simplify x squared divided by x, apply quotient rule, wherein we need to subtract the exponent of the same variables. So x squared and the x raised to 1. 1 here is not presented. And that is why we need to subtract 2 minus 1 is 1. Therefore, we have x. Just copy minus and then 4x divided by x. We need to cancel out x because that is already equal to 1. We have minus 4. Therefore, the factors of x squared minus 4x is x multiplied by x minus 4. Let's have 2a raised to 4 plus 6a squared. Again, we need to get the GCF of the coefficients. What is the GCF between 2 and 6? The GCF is 2. How about the common factors between a raised to 4 and a squared? The common factor is a squared. Therefore, the common monomial factor is 2a squared, wherein we multiply the GCF of the coefficient and the common factor between the variables, which is a squared. And let's now proceed to the second step, wherein we need to divide each term by the common monomial factor. 2a raised to 4 over 2a squared plus 6a squared 2a squared. To simplify, just bring down the common monomial factor, multiply by 2a raised to 4 over 2a squared. 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. That's why we need to cancel. A raised to 4 divided by a squared is a squared. 6a squared divided by 2a squared, 6 divided by 2, 3. And then a squared divided by a squared, this is already equivalent to 1. And that is why we have plus 3. Therefore, the factors of 2a raised to 4 plus 6a squared is 2a squared multiplied by a squared plus 3. So let's now proceed on number 3. 8x raised to 4y minus 24x squared y cubed. What do you think is the GCF of 8 and 24? Very good. The GCF is 8. How about the common factor between x raised to 4 and x squared? How about in y and y cubed? Excellent. The common factor between variables is x squared y. To get the common monomial factor, we need to multiply 8 by x squared y, and that is 8x squared y as your common monomial factor. Let's copy the given equals 8x squared y, your common monomial factor. For the second step, we need to divide each term by the monomial factor. You have here 8x raised to 4y over 8x squared y minus 24x squared y cubed over 8x squared y. Let's simplify by putting down your common monomial factor and simplify 8x raised to 4y over 8x squared y. 8 divided by 8 is already 1. X raised to 4 divided by x squared is x squared. And y divided by y is 1. The answer is x squared minus 24x squared y cubed over 8x squared y. Simplify this. 24 divided by 8 is 3. Correct? X squared divided by x squared is equal to 1. Y cubed divided by y is y squared. We have negative 3y squared. The factors of 8x raised to 4y minus 24x squared y cubed is 8x squared y multiplied by x squared minus 3y squared. Let's now proceed to number 4. 5x cubed minus 15x squared plus 10. What is the GCF between 5, negative 15, and 10? The GCF is 5. How about the variables? We have here x cubed, x squared, and there is no variable beside 10. If that is the case, there is no common factor between variables. Therefore, the common monomial factor is 5. Let's now solve. 5x cubed minus 15x squared plus 10 is equal to 5, which is your common monomial factor, and we can now proceed to the next step, wherein we need to divide each term by common monomial factor. So we have here 5x cubed over 5 minus 15x squared over 5 plus 10 over 5. Bring down the common monomial factor. 5x cubed divided by 5, we need to cancel 5 because that is already equivalent to 1. And we have here x cubed minus 15x squared divided by 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. And just copy x squared. So we have here minus 3x squared plus 10 over 5, or 10 divided by 5 is 2. So we have here plus 2. And the factors of 5x cubed minus 15x squared plus 10 is 5 multiplied by x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2. Let's have the last example. Z cubed plus 2z squared minus 3z. So what is the GCF between 1, 2, and negative 3? The GCF is 1. Now, how about z cubed, z squared, and z? What is the smallest numbered exponent between the three? The common factor between variables is just z. Then multiply the GCF by the common factor between the variables. 1 times z is z as your common monomial factor. Now let's proceed to the next step. Put the common monomial factor, and we need to divide each term by the common monomial factor. Z cubed divided by z plus 2z squared divided by z minus 3z divided by z. Copy the common monomial factor. Z cubed divided by z, the answer is z squared plus 2z squared divided by z, the answer is plus 2z, and 3z divided by z, cancel out z. So we have here minus 3. Therefore, the factors of z cubed plus 2z squared minus 3z is z multiplied by z squared plus 2z minus 3. And for your activity, please answer this in your math notebook. Mathematics requires practice, practice, and practice. Ako ulit si Kuya Win ang nagpapaalala na learning math is easy and fun. Para patuloy na matutunan at maintindihan ang math, huwag kalimutang i-like, subscribe, at hit the notification bell para updated ka sa mga lessons natin. I hope ay marami kang natutunan. Maraming salamat!